know? Right? Like everybody's different. Thank you, white lady. Thank you. Thank you, one white lady. Appreciate it. Thank you. She teaches magnet school down the street. A lot of Asian students. So tonight, I want to offer you guys an advanced lesson on how to tell Asian people apart. Okay?
Easy. I know all
That's
this.
right. I'm so good at telling Asian people apart, I don't even need to look at you. I can tell you what kind of Asian somebody is by the sound they make when they're disappointed.
Dude.
Because disappointment is our strongest emotion. Whenever we get disappointed, our ancestor just comes out, and you can't hide that, you know? Like, for example, I'm Chinese. I know Chinese people very well, okay? When Chinese people get disappointed, we're just disgusted. We don't know what to look at you. When you disappoint a Chinese person, they're just like, oh, shoo, shh. Like they just walked into a smoky room and they gotta clear it, just like, shh. See, that's Chinese people. Japanese people, when Japanese people get disappointed, they just want to know why. They ask you a question. When a Japanese person gets disappointed, they're just like, hey. Hey. And that's it. You didn't go disappoint a Korean person. I wouldn't recommend that. This Korean brother might fuck you up, okay? Korean people are intense, they're ready to fight. But they're my favorite type of people because they're very emotionally honest. A Korean person will let you know when they're disappointed. They're real guttural with it, you know what I mean? When you disappoint a Korean person, they're like, oh, Shiba! But they're still very Asian, so they're still real polite. They'll thank you with that. They're like, oh, Shiba Epida. I don't even speak Korean. But I watch Squid Games.
I didn't finish the Squid Games.
See, that's great representation. #1 TV show in the world, man. And they just spoke their native tongue. That's representation right there, man. Proud of it. But I'm most proud of the fact that I finally have an easy Halloween costume. Some of you guys don't understand the struggle of an Asian guy when it comes to Halloween. Our outfits are limited. I was Bruce Lee for 6 years. But this last year, I had the best Halloween costume. All I did, I went to Amazon, got like a matching like tracksuit, put 3 numbers on my chest, and I found myself an Indian friend. It was such a great Squid Game costume. Somebody came up to me. He's like, "Oh my God, you look just like the girl in Squid Game." Proud of all the representation out there, man. That's right. Have you guys seen the show Silicon Valley? Thank you. That was my first big break, man. I was so grateful to be a part of that show. But that was a few years ago, and I always felt like I was the only Asian person representing, right? I felt so much weight on my shoulder. Like every year, we got very lucky. We get nominated for an Emmy, so we get to go to a great ceremony. But every year we knew we were gonna lose. Because all the good shows have front row seats, you know? Veep, Game of Thrones, all here. We're way the fuck in the back by the exit sign. But it's okay. Win or lose, I was there to represent. I made sure I made my round, say hi to everyone, so they know there's Asian presence, you know? That's right. So one year after we lost, everybody left, I walked down the front row to say hi to some of my favorite actors. And I saw someone, I'm like, oh my God, that's Emilia Clarke, that's Khaleesi, that's Jon Snow over there, you know? And then there's Rachel Brosnahan. Do you guys know who she is? Yeah. I love her. She plays the marvelous Miss Maisel. Great show, right? It's an awesome show. And I did a movie with her a few years ago, so I decided to say hi. I was like, oh my God, Rachel, it's so great to see you. Congratulations on everything. And she was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, okay, she probably just forgot who I was. I'm like, look, we did a movie like 6 years ago called Patriots Day. You were awesome in that movie. I just want to congratulate you on everything you've done so far. And she was like, oh, yeah, sure. And I'm like, oh, really? It's the marvelous Miss Maisel a bitch? But I wasn't gonna act out of pocket. I was there to represent. So I was very nice. I was just like, oh, it's okay. You just don't remember. Anyways, I just want to congratulate you for all the nominations on Marvelous Miss Maisel. You're awesome. And she was like, oh, I'm not Rachel Brosnahan. I'm Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld. And I was like, holy shit. I'm the racist person here. I think all white people look alike. Everybody in the front row was judging me. Jon Snow was staring me down. I'm like, you're a bastard. You can't even stare. And I didn't know what to do, right? I was profusely sweating. My face was flushed red. So I was just like, oh my God, I am so sorry. But either way, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Aquafina. And then I just... That's right. That's why it's good to have other representation out there. Asian people, we don't all look alike until we need to. I got a girlfriend now. I love her very much, man. She's an amazing person. She's very successful. My girlfriend's a venture capitalist. Yeah, fucking jackpot, right? You know? It's great. It's great. For you guys that don't know what a venture capital means, it means that I'm the poorest person she knows. And what that really means is I'm her sugar baby. So it's great. That's right. That's right. Gender equality. That's what I'm talking about. It's time for men to get taken care of. That's right. See that brother high-fiving his girl? Appreciate you, man. Fellow sugar baby. Come on. That's right. That's right. I love her, man. I'm trying to be a better boyfriend. I'm new to this like boyfriend stuff, right? I used to take everything so personally. Like every time we get into a fight, I'm like, babe, why are you mad at me? I'm the perfect boyfriend. Wrong answer. Fellas, if your girl's mad at you, you can't take that shit personally. Because it's not even about you. She doesn't even know what she's mad about. You just happen to be there, you know what I mean? You're a victim of circumstance, man. So it's not your job to engage in an argument, it's your job to diffuse the situation. You gotta jujitsu that shit until you get to the bottom of the real problem. Like the other week, she was mad at me about something. She was like, babe, I feel like we don't even like go on date nights anymore. I'm like, okay. I hear you. But what's really going on? And she was like, well, sometimes I feel like you like hanging out with your buddies more than you like hanging out with me. And I'm like, okay. I hear you. But what's really going on? And then she takes a deep breath. And she was like, remember last week on my birthday? Heather brought a cousin and she didn't even know my name. I was like, see, that's your problem right there. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Heather cousin's a bitch, you know? Fuck her, man. Let's focus our energy on her.
At Magic, we make all of our windows locally in Ontario.
I was listening to PBD,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know what? All we need is
Valuetainment. All we need is valuetainment.
No, love.
Oh, he's like Friedman now.
Because it's you know that Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert make 15 millions a year.
Okay.
So
So the government deserves to decide when they get to lose their job.
No, I don't feel bad for them.
My girl always wants me to talk about my
Okay.
feelings. She's like, babe, I wish you'd talk about your feelings more. I'm like, I feel fine. What more do you want me to say? I don't know. I'm not that emotionally involved. I don't know what else. I'm fine. But don't keep asking me that. Because the fifth time you ask me that, I might not be fun. The fifth time you ask me that shit, some dark shit is going to come out. It's like, babe, how are you feeling? I don't know. I'm angry all the time. Because my dad yelled at me after ping pong practice. See, guys and girls, we're just different, man. Girls are so emotionally evolved. You know, we even hang out different. One night I came home early. My girl was having a girls' night at the house. I've never seen anything like that. The TV was off. 7 girls sitting in a circle, making direct eye contact with each other. Every candle in the house was lit. And I walked by, I'm like, what is this witchcraft? And I just backed into my own room. Fellas, we hang out different. Guys, when we hang out, we sit in a straight line. TV on full blast. 0 eye contact with each other. My girl came home early. She was so confused. She was like, babe, you guys didn't talk for like 6 hours. I'm like, yeah, isn't that fucking awesome? That's us. That's guys. But in a relationship, it's important to speak the same language. My girl asked me, she was like, babe, what's your love language? I'm like, what? She's like, you know, your love language, like how do you convey love to your partners and loved ones? Like, for example, a love language could be words of affirmation. I'm like, words of affirmation? I was raised by Asian parents. I've never heard one word of affirmation in my life. Nobody ever told me, Jimmy, you're so great, you can do it. They're like, don't fuck it up. Their love language was verbal abuse. Trying to figure out my love languages. Physical touch, right? It's another love language. Nobody touched me until I was 22. I'm not familiar with that. What are some other love languages?
Gift giving.
Yes.
I like every woman just screaming out at their partner, acts of service, gift giving. I think gift giving is a good one, okay? I love giving gifts to my girl. She loves giving gifts to me. We love that, right? Like, for example, I love buying my girl shoes. She loves shoes, and we wear the same shoe size. The perfect gift for the whole family, you know what I mean? These are her shoes tonight, you know? It's me perfect. That's right. And in return, I let her wear all my Jordans. Yeah, guys, you guys know that's love. Because Jordans to guys, that's our most prized possession. If we let you slip into our Jordans, that's like you letting us slip in to you. You know? Same thing. But sometimes I get a little nervous because her feet's a little dirty. And she's a white girl, so her feet extra dirty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. White people, I don't know what the fuck you guys do with your feet all day. You guys just barefoot all the time, frolicking around like Jenny from Forrest Gump, you know? White people, you guys got some strong-ass feet, man. Just 120 degrees outside, hot cement, just like, psst. Y'all got some hunter-gatherer feet. See, every culture, we got different feet etiquette, right? White people want to get in touch with Mother Earth. That's great. Black people, on the other hand, I lived with a black roommate for 6 years. Never saw his toes once. He came out the shower with socks on, man. I'm like, what? You got a sock drawer there, brother? Asian people, you guys know the rule. When you come into the house, you take your shoes off, right? You're like, we all know that. Yeah. But our feet actually never touch the floor. Because when you take your shoes off in the house, we got 2 pair of house shoes ready for you. And then when you walk outside, we got 2 pair of Crocs ready for you. And then when you come back in the bedroom, we got 2 other pair of slippers that we stole from a hotel in Vegas. We ready. Our feet never touch the floor. We got baby soft feet. I think Asian people, our most natural love language is acts of service, right? That's what our parents did to us. They might never say I love you, but they did a lot of nice things for us. Every night, I don't care how busy my parents were, they they'll come home and make a 5-course meal. That's love right there, right? You gotta give it up for them. You gotta give it up. That's right. In our culture, food is love. I love cooking with my girl. We love cooking together. Food is love. That's why I hate watching all these reality cooking shows where they make food so freaking stressful. Like all these guys with aggressive tattoos and they're just sweating it in the kitchen. They're like, yes, chef! Yes, chef! 2 minutes! 2 minutes, it's still raw! It's still raw! And they're just making fucking scallops. There's 2 items on the menu and they can't handle that shit. You go to any Chinese restaurant, there's about 485 items on the menu. And there's one dude back there in the kitchen. He's not even a chef, he's somebody's uncle from Hong Kong. And he knows how to make everything in under 30 seconds. That guy's the real hero, you know what I mean? In a relationship, I think it's important to know how you convey love, but it's just as important to know how you receive love. You gotta be vulnerable and let your partner do nice things for you. See, I'm not very good at that. I'm terrible at like directly asking for things that I want. So instead, I just drop little hints. That's called being passive aggressive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like for example, I love watching these YouTube videos of Japanese housewives making bento boxes. Yeah, it's very nice, very cute. It's like a little ASMR, you know? And it's just really nice. This Japanese woman wakes up at 6 a.m. every day to make her working husband a bento box. But I can't ask my venture capitalist girlfriend to make me a bento box. I'm not an idiot. I'm a sugar baby. I know my role. So instead of asking her directly, I just drop little hints. Like we'll be sitting on the couch together. I just pull out my phone and pretend I accidentally stumbled onto this video. I'm like, oh, what is this? Bento boxes? Oh my God, it's so cute. What is that, like a rice ball shaped like a panda? Look, 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 look. Wow, so she makes this every day for him? Wow, she must love him so much. I thought I was being slick until she came out to one of my shows. As you heard this joke. And she was really upset, man, and rightfully so. I was just up here talking shit, right? We went home, we got into a big fight. She was like, babe, that's bullshit, okay? If you want me to do something, why don't you just ask me directly? If you really want somebody to make you bento boxes, why don't you just go find a Japanese woman? I'm like, babe, I'm sorry you feel that way, okay? But I think you're missing the point. You don't have to be Japanese to make bento boxes. That's right. That's right. So now I'm making her bento boxes every day. That's how I show my love. You gotta love the people around you. You gotta be nice to the people around you. Your partner, your family, your friends. You gotta keep the day ones around, man. You know, everybody when I was coming up in the game, they gave me this advice. They're like, hey, Jimmy, you wanna be successful? Hang out with successful people. Because birds of a feather flock together. That's right, man. That's right. You guys heard this before, right? It's fucking bullshit, okay? Successful people are so boring. I hung out with successful people. They got a successful job. They got a successful family. They don't have time to hang out with your mediocre ass. So my real advice to everyone is to find yourself more loser friends. That's right. That's right. That's right. See some of you guys clapping. The ones that are not, you're probably the loser friend, which is fine. I love you. I love all my friends, man. All my day ones. I used to live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 3 comedians. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I was proud of that. It was all good. They're still my close friends. One of my best friends, his name is Guam Felix. Yeah, he's a comedian. He's named after the island he was born on, Guam. Like, you know you kind of hood.
This yellow crust is why your nail fungus won't go away.
Oh.
Okay, it might look gross, but you need to see this. That thick, discolored buildup, it's not just ugly, it's fungus, buried deep under your nail. I tried everything. Creams, soaks, even meds.
Well, what got rid of it?
When you name
Oh, I have a
island,
pill. I
Kidding, I
have
don't have that.
Like if I came
I don't
out
have-
tonight
I don't have
and they
that.
introduced me as Hong Kong baby. Selling drugs outside, you know what I mean? But Guam's one of my greatest friends, man. He's just a good dude. He's just a happy go around guy, you know? He crashed in my living room for months. And I asked him, like, hey, Guam, you got any plans? You gonna go get a job or something? He was like, nah, dog. I'm gonna get on that government disability, homie. And I'm like, okay, are you disabled? He's like, yeah, I think so, dog. I threw on my back when I was 19, homie. I'm like, okay, you're 42 right now. I don't think that's gonna work out for you. See, Guam is great. He lives by the creed where anything good that happens to him, he makes sure to thank God. Right? That's great. And anything bad that happens to him, he makes sure to blame the government. It's a great way to live, that when you take zero personal responsibility. Like he'll say shit like, oh, damn, they gave me a speeding ticket and took away my license, dog. You see, that's how the government fucks you. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that's how you fuck yourself. And then on the positive side, he'll say things like, I just want to thank God because he let me stay with you, dog. I'm like, no, you should thank me, motherfucker. I'll let you stay with me. But I love Guam, man. He's just a happy-go-lucky guy. Doesn't have a lot of ambition in life. His dream in life is to win the lottery. His catchphrase is, when I win the lottery, dog. But he doesn't have good goals for when he does win the lottery, because he'll say shit like, when I win the lottery, we going to the buffet, dog. I'm like, Guam, we're gonna do that right now, bro. But Guam was a man of his word. Not only would he buy lottery tickets, he stood in line in every single game show in LA to try to win his lottery. And he finally got on this game show called Let's Make a Deal. Have you guys seen that? Yes, the show that comes on, hosted by Wayne Brady before The Price is Right. But in order to get on that show, you have to wear a costume. And Guam is like a big Pacific Islander brother. So his costume options were limited. He could either be Moana or The Rock, you know? So he decided to make his own costume. He cut up a blue bed sheet, draped it over his body. And then he got a Chinese rice patty hat. And he just wore it. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What, he dressed up as Ho Chi Minh or some shit? And he's like, no, dog. I'm Master Raiden for Mortal Kombat, homie. This is a true story. He went on national TV dressed up as Master Raiden. And this is actually an inspirational story. He actually won. Yeah. He won the big deal of the day. It was a $5,000 living room set, which was perfect for my living room. But he dreamed big. He wanted to win his big prize. So he traded it in for the super deal of the weekend. I'm like, this fucking idiot. He traded it in for 1 out of 3 chance to win $50,000 cash. One of the biggest prizes of a show ever. And he won. Dream came true. I was watching TV. It's the most magical moment. Money started falling down on his rice patty hat. And he was so happy. He started doing jumping jacks and shit. And started swimming in the pool of money. And I was watching. I'm like, I knew this motherfucker's not disabled. Look at him. He's very capable. And he started crying on national TV. He was so happy. And Wayne Brady was like, Guam, congratulations. What are you going to do with that $50,000? And he was like, we going to the buffet, dog.
Is that his closing joke? Oh no.
That's good bread, man. That's why you keep your friends around. He went from the biggest loser I knew to the biggest winner I knew. Took care of all his boys. Took us to a lot of buffets. He even took us to the fanciest restaurant he knew, Buca de Beppo. It was awesome. He was
I don't know.
balling.
That must be an American thing.
But that money didn't last long. That 50 grand lasted about 3 months. And not only that, he didn't pay any taxes on it. So now he owes the IRS another 20 on top of that shit. And I'm like, Guam, this is horrible. You worse off than you ever were. And all he said to me was like, see, that's how the government fucks you, dog.
Ah.
There's something to it.
Right. You close friends around and save your money, people. That's why I only like watching real people game shows. I hate watching Celebrity Family Feud because they always make the celebrity choose a charity and donate money. I'm like, some of us want to keep our money, man. Hey, look, I know I sound like a bad person, okay? But I love helping people. I love the concept of donating money. I just can't do it. I want to, but my mom wouldn't let me. Every time I even just think about donating money, she comes out of nowhere. She's like, who are you donating to? I'm like, Mom, I don't know, like Save the Children Foundation? She's like, you don't even know those children. Children can be horrible. Okay, fine, Mom, I'll donate to help the hospitals, like feedAhospital.com, to help out nurses and doctors. And she was like, okay, Jimmy, okay. The doctors make more money than you. They should donate to you, okay? I make a website at feedacomedian.com right now. She just guilt trips me, you know? You donate to anyone, you donate to me. I give a burst to you. Can you imagine I'm on Family Feud? Steve's like, Jimmy, what charity are you playing for? Feedacomedian.com. All proceeds go to my mom. My mom's so tight with my money, she wouldn't even let me buy her something nice. For her last birthday, I bought her a nice iPad, brand new iPad. I thought I was a good Asian son, right? And my mom's like, oh no, it's too expensive. I'm like, Mom, it's okay, we can afford it. Just enjoy the iPad. She was like, no, Jimmy, please return it. Return it and just give me the cash. Bottom line. See, we live in a very frivolous society, man. Everybody loves to brag about how much shit they have, how much money they make. We all brag, we're all guilty of this. We all just do it in subtle, different ways. Like white people, for example. White people never brag about how much money they got. They always just brag about how expensive their life is. Like, oh, Joey just started private school. It's so expensive. And our remodel is totally going over budget. Oh, and you wouldn't believe how much money we spent going to Fiji. I'm like, okay, Katie, I see your life, okay? It's a luxurious, good for you, okay. Black people, on the other hand, a lot more straightforward. Black people just tell you exactly how much money they spent on something. It's great. You guys seen it, like my black friends or even like rappers, right? They love to brag. They're like, this car, 80,000. My mama's house, 500,000. This chain, $1 million, man. I'm like, okay, you clearly don't have your priorities straight. But I appreciate the honesty. People love to brag about how much money they spend. Asian people, on the other hand, we do the exact opposite. We love to brag about how little money we spent on some shit. Because the art is in the savings. You never paid full price. Like my mom, her catchphrase is guess how much? Guess how much? Yeah. More people. You guys ever play guess how much? My mom would come home with something new, like a watch. She would be like, Jimmy, guess how much? Guess how much? I'm like, Mom, I don't know. It's a very nice watch, like $5,000. And she was like, no, it's $200. Jimmy, my house, this house, guess how much? Guess how much? I'm like, Mom, I don't know. You live in a very nice house, like $1 million. She was like, no, it's half off. Someone died in it. And if you know the rules of the game, you always guess high. So you make the other person feel good about their purchases. Never guess too low. You ever guess too low? That's the ultimate insult to an Asian person, okay? One time my mom came home with some new shoes. I guessed too low. I've never seen her so disappointed in me. She's like, Jimmy, guess how much? Guess how much? I'm like, Mom, I don't know. Very nice shoes, like $200. She was like, oh, do you even know about shoes? These are $500 Jimmy shoes, okay? Better Jimmy than you. That's how we brag, people. You gotta love it, man. I used to be embarrassed about all these things. I thought my mom was cheap. She spoke with an accent. She made me Chinese food. But when I got older, I realized it's all those things that made me different is what makes me interesting now. The tide has turned, man. Everybody want to be more Asian. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's right. Everybody want to be BTS.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat some ragu. Oh! I worked out this morning too, so everything is compounding. Okay, let's go. Fuck, things are taking forever to kill. 20, 19. I like to put it away?
No.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not.